Action.
It's
Hi.
Wednesday.
Hi.
Whoop, whoop.
What? We here. The Allens, we back. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in.
So,
Yeah, another week consistent. We down. We here.
what's going on?
How you feeling today?
I'm actually feeling good today.
Are you feeling good?
I have started my 21-day rejuvenation.
Okay. What does that
And
consist of?
That consists of every day I am doing something positive to, sometimes you have to unlearn to relearn.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
a lot.
So,
Yeah, for sure.
in different areas in life. And so I am definitely working out 21 days consistently. I've just challenged myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm definitely reading one chapter out of the Bible in Luke. So it's leading up to Christmas. Just the story of, Jesus, his birth, and yada, yada. And I got a couple of the personal things that I'm working on.
Right.
Other than
It's
that,
a journey. But you
it's
still was able to make it here and give them a word. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
definitely.
That's
I was
big.
gonna show the people what's cracking, because you know what I'm saying. You have good days, you have bad days. We are going to it. We are actually in the last month of this decade. We're going to a whole new decade.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of energy shifting.
Yes.
Again, I'm an energy person, and I believe in the shifting of energy, and it's just a lot of shifts going on, and you got to be strong enough to
ride the wave.
Ride that wave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, that
with a
goes-
smile too, with a beautiful smile.
Definitely, that's professionally,
Yeah.
that's in every aspect. So that's what's going on with me. I'm just, definitely
Blessed.
spreading the peace.
Yeah, me, this finals week, they got my attention, like, for real, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot going on in my personal life. You know what I'm saying? Last week was my, introduction to my 11th year to my marriage. And,
Definitely,
we
definitely.
kind of got off to a ending of, it was kind of crazy. It went crazy for a minute, so I'm gonna take this time to definitely reiterate the rules to this whole podcast thing. Like, right now, this is not an opportunity to make personal shots or personal attacks on me, like, you know what I mean, or dig into my what's going on in life. You know what I mean? If you really want to know, get my number, get our numbers. You know what I'm saying? Ask for personal numbers or something if it really
Well, I
means
would
that
like
much
to
you.
just interject and say,
Oh,
if anyone has any information or anything that they would like to share, because real women gonna share with another real woman. You know what I'm saying? So, if you guys was watching the podcast last week, you'll know what I'm speaking on. But, hey, my number's been the same for 10 plus years. Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? But
Right. This platform is not the place for what I'm saying, personal shots or whatever. This is about perspective, and what we do and how we move is not really what we came to do. You know what I mean? So.
or if y'all see me out there acting up, you know what I'm saying, you can hit him up too.
Absolutely.
Either way you want to do it.
Hey, it ain't about seeing me acting up, but it is
No,
about.
I said it's seeing me.
Right, but I'm saying it ain't about, but you said that as if like they see me act up.
Oh no, I didn't say. I
so.
see again. I was speaking for myself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
very,
saying?
I'm very
nah,
respectful to my home.
it don't even get down like that.
Yeah,
We
that
just
was
be messing
like-
with y'all.
That was totally disrespectful. I mean, I take it on the chin. I take that on the chin. Like, I shouldn't even be in a position to even have that. Like, that's the only thing that resonates with me is that. Like, so I will speak to that. I'm gonna make some changes. You know what I'm saying? Some drastic changes. To make better on that. Like, cause I do love you, and you know what I'm saying. We've had millions of talks since the show. Just to give them a little taste of it.
Yeah, we have. I mean, you have to have millions of talks because one, we had to reiterate them rules, but number two,
Right.
But number two, in any relationship, I think if there's any quote unquote allegations or messy or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying?
There's something that needs to be said.
You need to have a conversation.
Absolutely.
Period. Point blank. You know
I mean,
what I'm saying?
It's hard. It's hard sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Period,
It's hard
point blank.
talking. You see how my partner can go. She can go. I mean, she can go like that for like it's cold outside. She can go hard to the left, to the right, to the mid. You can. I mean, I ain't mad at you though. Like, we learning, we unlearning, we relearning. But yeah, that's
but
what
I mean,
it is.
I appreciate it. Gave me a dance break, last
for sure.
week. So.
For sure.
But yeah,
I got some great feedback. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, I'm challenged. I'm motivated by all challenges. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got to get some shit together. Like, I have to use the word shit because it is shit. You know what I'm saying? I got to get it together.
Yeah, well, I don't know what everybody got to get together, but I want to say one thing, ladies. A man is going to do whatever he's going to do regardless. Just like a woman's going to do whatever she's going to do regardless. Right. It's up to that opposite person that knows whatever the situation is to have integrity. Because no matter if somebody's watching or not, you just have integrity with your own life and your own self. You got to make the right, decisions and, do that for yourself. And,
So I don't like when you say a man's going to do it, a man got to do it.
I said a woman's going to do it. How come every time I'm saying something, you take it in like all kind of out of way?
I feel like I've been in the doghouse since shit forever. Like,
I wouldn't call it the doghouse.
I got a bedroom in the doghouse, so
you do, but I wouldn't call it the doghouse. I would just say, I'm a very boisterous person, and I'm going, speak my piece. Right, wrong, or indifferent.
Right, but sometimes
my communication may not be the best, and I'm working on that. We all have something we're working on.
I definitely recommend counseling, like, what I'm saying, couples. You got to have counseling. I don't even if you don't think you need it.
I think everybody needs individual counseling.
I think individual counseling, and I think if you're in a relationship, if you're in a serious relationship, counseling is very important because you got to have a third person, kind of like, somebody's professional. I don't mean just go grab Mikey. Somebody that can just, give me an opinion. I don't mean that. I mean somebody that's actually a trained professional that relates, can actually relates too. That's important. So.
And then also, also in life, in levels, what they say is levels to this ish. But people, you grow. You know what I'm saying? Your needs change, my needs change. You know what I'm saying? Our understanding of different things change. Right. So I just think that for anyone, and. People have said that all the time. Even counselors need counselors. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs somebody to talk to because it all comes back to that cup.
Yes.
If your cup is not runneth over, you have nothing to give to anyone else.
Right.
And when your cup is dry, you sitting up there at the bottom of the barrel. You know how you burn a cup on the stove and it be all. That's how you. There's nothing to give.
I've been there. I understand that.
So it is what it is.
But it's all love. You know what I'm saying.
Enough
we know
of
that perseverance is a mug. You know what I'm saying. It starts with understanding. It starts with figuring out what the problem is and then just building from there. So. The main thing I wanted to come back and say that for is to let y'all know that we'll never give up. The NGU, like I'll never give up. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the night, like it's a journey, not a destination. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But what else is going on?
Well, what else is going on is I just have to bring this up. So last night our son had a basketball game. Last night our son had a basketball game. It was his first basketball game, right?
Oh my God.
And for community sports, you do have to pay a small fee,
Oh yeah.
To they're just trying to keep the community rolling. Keep the sports going and everything like that.
I can dig it.
However, last night, was our son's first game, and what was the score? 50-11 or something like that.
50-11. They had 7 at halftime. I think they averaged 3.5 points a quarter.
Yeah.
I was insulted. I was ranting and raving in the stands. I looked like a grumpy old man. I felt embarrassed. I feel embarrassed now just even thinking about it. Like I don't even know why you brought that up.
I brought it up because I want y'all to give us some feedback on your perspective on community sports.
I'm ready to pull my son. How about that?
Nowadays. Okay, so I was always involved in something, whether it was gymnastics, drill team, dance team, Bluebirds, brownies. I was in everything. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it.
So for my growing up and my understanding is those type of organizations where they help build social skills and team spirit, teams. What do they call sportsmanship?
That's kindergarten. That's T-ball.
No, that's not kindergarten.
I'm thinking like that.
We are in a day and age where our son is 13 years old. He could be out there on the street hanging out doing nothing. Absolutely, positively nothing.
Right.
Being in the wrong thing, looking at the wrong thing, whatever. Right. I'd rather sacrifice it. And not only that, when he lost, let me get back to the story. At the end of the game, he wasn't tripping. Him and his homie was high-fiving him and the other team because they all cool. He over here still ready to pull folks.
Oh, no. I went and talked to the coach.
Yeah,
I'm just going to leave it at that. Because at the end of the night, they was on our heads about making this payment. Your son can't play. He didn't play, if that's the case. Like, well, he shouldn't have. They should be begging somebody to do that job.
The moral to the story is, what is your perspective? I feel, Because even when he got in the car, he was so proud of the fact that he had a personal goal in that game, and he accomplished that goal.
Yes. I gave my son all the praise in the world because he didn't ever give up. Like, even though they was down forever the whole game, the team did play. They actually played the defense side. The other team was actually better.
They were better. You know, they were better.
It was a better team. I was just like, my whole thing, and this is my whole question. I'm done with it because this what messed me up in the head with it. I was just thinking, like, if all these other teams have the same time to prepare for this first game, why does this team look like this? That's all I was. That's what drove my.
Well, I would just have to comment on that. Is because yes, every team may have the same time frame, but every team has a different skill level too. You know what I'm saying? Every team ain't the same.
Right.
We playing another team tonight. We don't know what they look like. But they could look like Sloppy Joe, or they could look like the pros.
I can dig it, but I'm saying that I saw before my son's game, there was a game previous, and I saw a grade level. Right.
It doesn't matter the grade level.
They skill level. Right, but their skill level.
Skill level.
Okay.
And you felt like this.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because then I feel like I'm not athletic.
Ago.
So yeah.
You remember when he had a losing football team? It's every time.
I just know it when I see it. At the end of the night, like I'm preparing my son. At the end, I feel you that he needs to be in things to make him stay out of trouble. I feel that. I respect that. But at the end of the night, I need him at this. Then
we need to put him in
juncture.
AAU, or we need to put him in one of those.
Let's do it.
Until then, quit griping about that fee.
Absolutely.
And we gonna let him be.
Yeah. F the fee. I wasn't even worried about the fee. The fee just meant that.
Quit griping about the fee and let him be.
Yeah, the fee just went with it. The fee just went with it in my mind as far as the frustration. I'm looking at this and that, man.
Even when he was on the losing team, 10 years ago, he never quit. Each year he still wants to play. He just wants to be out there upon the camaraderie and the homies. Hey, yeah, we want to practice today. Let's get it. Boom, boom. But there are some students on the team that I've noticed, because he's been in the school district since kindergarten, that they start losing and they quit the team.
Right.
But in life, they're not going to have the understanding of adversity.
Right.
Commitment and determination.
So I've done that already. I've already showed him that. I let him do that with a couple other teams.
He has to learn that on his own.
I know, but I'm saying
he has to keep learning that. It don't stop just because they lose it. It's a thing that you continue to grow. When he gets in high school next year, and say if the team is sorry, you're not playing. No, you gonna keep playing. Because you know what, them people in the NFL, they probably was on some sorry teams sometime too.
Well, I'm glad he's with you. No, I'm gonna find him an AAU team.
Okay, then let's find him a team that can do his thing.
Where skills training is real, because I got a taste of it, so I know what it tastes like and I know what it feel like. Right. That wasn't it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's Christmas time. Let me change the subject, because it's Christmas time, man. And Mason's Cheesecake Company. This is a great gift. I promise you, man. This is a great gift. Mason's Cheesecake Company. Order it's on the website. Mason'sCheesecakeCompany.com. Let's get it.
Yeah. So anyway, tonight is a wonderful night. We get to go see our son sing. He's in a choir.
Yes.
Tonight's Praising Sunday. Oh, shout out to David Douglas. I love y'all. Yeah. Thank you.
So
all right. We ain't gonna say the
we got a game after the grotto. That's why we went a little earlier tonight. We got some other prior commitments.
Support Sunday.
So you know what I'm saying.
Support Sunday. What's everybody saying? What y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight?
Let me see. Hi, Loretta.
Hey, Boo Thing. Happy holidays.
Yes.
To you and yours.
So just know that, life's a journey, not a destination. We here. We want to come here every Wednesday.
No matter what.
No matter what. No matter if we fighting, no matter if we cussing at each other, throwing darts. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's been a very trying week. We haven't, saw eye to eye about all conversations, but, you know what I'm saying? But when it's time to put on the hats, like, I see my baby got a game face on. I love it.
That's one of my. That's another thing I would like to speak on in this 21-day journey.
Yes.
Them hats and the masks.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people go out in life and they wear masks. I've been one of them.
Right.
Because I am a strong person. I can give you the shirt off my back, and I can definitely give you some good words of encouragement, but sometimes I need some good words of encouragement. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
There's those times where I need somebody to say, hey, how are you doing today?
Right.
How are you feeling today? Right. And I do have people in my life that do that. I'm not going to say that. Mm-hmm. But what I am saying is check on your strong friends, y'all.
Right.
Check on people. I mean, it's so much hate and
Man,
anger in the world right now.
They put up this social media world that make you feel like, I'm checking on you because I comment on your status.
Yeah,
or,
call me
yeah,
up.
look
See
up,
me.
you know what I'm saying?
See me face to face.
Yeah.
I might tell you I'm doing good today. I might be under the bed somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There are
That's
some
real.
people that,
That's real.
especially this season, depression is real.
Absolutely. Go see a therapist, man. I'm telling you, like African American, man. I'm trying to do research. I'm in school right now, man. The numbers are low. I don't even want to report those numbers.
There's not a lot of African American counselors.
There's not a lot of nothing. There's not a lot of us pursuing, the art of actually looking for them or actually becoming them. You better do something about it, man. I'm telling you, we need that. You better find out before your time's out, people.
Man, that was a good one too.
Hello.
But definitely because it's just a lot of stuff going on. People have lost loved ones and everything, and sometimes you just need to knock on somebody's door and just see how they doing. Ring that doorbell.
Yeah.
All that texting
sending texts or liking
and
my post or something.
All up in the
that ain't
messenger
it.
and stuff. Holla at me. You know what I'm
Set
saying?
times up, man. I had a great Thanksgiving. Just to speak on that.
Thanksgiving was
had a great Thanksgiving. Went to some family house. You know what I'm saying. Next year, I'm just praying that we can get us.
I think we should.
I'm praying that we can just get all on one page.
In one
place. I can't do house hopping again.
Yeah.
It's just not working for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work for me. Like, cause it cheats everybody involved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because then some people don't see other people. Other people don't see other people.
Yeah.
And, it is what it is. Mom, shout out to you because next year I might have to come down there and see you.
Yeah.
Or no, we did Christmas down there last year, so we'll see.
So what else is going on, babe?
I really don't have much to say as far as what's going on other than just take each day as it comes, and man.
Spread love.
I mean, that's all I just want to say is just positivity.
Yeah, spread love. Like, be a lover.
I've just seen a lot of negative things this past week when it's supposed to be about giving and, being passionate. And
but I believe it's what you make it. You know what I'm saying? I actually created a lot of the demons that follow us and chase us right now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm going to work on that. I'm going to figure it out. And it's thicker, it's deeper than me and you, like, and we started talking about it.
Trauma.
So I'm gonna tell the world a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Have you guys ever thought about trauma? Like in the African American community, period, what we go through on a daily, also what everybody's individual traumas are. I mean, people have, had children young, or, people have had deaths in the family, or may have had,
whatever,
incarcerations, or just different things in life that cause trauma, and then we don't get help for that. We don't sit down with somebody and like really talk about it so we can go ahead and get those feelings and that energy out. Because what was the word
compartmentalize?
Yeah, you start compartmentalizing things, and then it just becomes your daily routine.
Yep.
And then the next thing you know, you're just a different person, and you don't even know you're a different person. You're just walking around with this Eeyore cloud over you, or you just walking around thinking that things is all good and they ain't really all good.
Well, for me, I know that I've never had a therapist. I've never been able to sit down and talk to somebody about some of the traumas that I faced and I endured, and I know a lot of people look just like me, right?
Oh yeah.
And then we out here, having families, having doing our own thing.
And then the energy just continues to.
It's a never-ending cycle. Like, you can't expect somebody to be perfect that ain't never even.
Well, you
got
can't
the
expect
help.
people to be perfect.
I mean, not even perfect, but I'm saying that even things that happen, like we got issues that we've been dealing with since I've known you, right? And ultimately, they'll never be fixed until they fixed, right?
Yeah,
it's not something I can say. I'm done with apologizing and all that. That's because it's not apologizable. It's at this moment, it's really like something that needs to be fixed with help or not, or you know what I mean. So, definitely communication, man. I learned.
Communication is key, and I'm just learning that each person has to individually go through their own therapy too, so they can figure out,
how to communicate. Yes,
and
that's what makes it so hard.
Yeah.
And I understand, man. Relationships is so hard and tough, man. Like, and as you walk these ladders and you get to the 10-year mark, the 11-year mark, man, certain things should already be addressed. In yesteryears.
Yes and no, because you still continue to grow. So it's never.
Yeah, but I'm saying the art of communication should already.
Just be all, man,
the art of communication should already be ready to go by 10 years. Yeah, but it changes. But you should have enough. You should have enough of an understanding when it changes how to make it change together. Like, we shouldn't be still chasing our tail. I'm not speaking for us. I'm just saying our person in general. They shouldn't be chasing a tail for something that's like so minute. In 10 years.
I think that anytime in any relationship, say, it could be a friendship, you know what I'm saying? you blow up or you get into an argument about something minute, it's always going to be an underlying issue as to why you're reacting in that way. So I just still think it goes back to individual, therapy and fixing, yourself from the inside out, so you're able to be in this world to even, it goes back to that cup. You got to learn it. I'm learning sometimes you got to fill your own cup. You know what I'm saying? You got to fill your own up cup.
For sure.
Because if you keep depending on everybody, depending on expectations is what gets people messed up and disappointed.
Right.
Because why you putting the happiness on somebody else, or why you sitting up there putting, I'm going to feel a certain way if I had. Why I can't feel that way now?
Right.
Why I can't make myself feel that way?
Righteous.
You know what I'm saying? Why can't the Creator, instill in me the energy to feel that way?
Righteous.
And I know for me, that's one of the things that I'm learning in my 21-day journey. I'm not even playing, like, seriously, just not even with, relationship with you. I'm just talking about different things in my life when I'm talking about things I want to do and goals that I want to have. I'm waiting on what?
Right.
Me?
Right.
Procrastination is not of God anyway. You know what I'm saying?
That's the devil. I mean, we all got stuff that we got to work on. We all got things that we got to, continuously.
Oh, yeah, everybody has.
You know what I mean? Like, don't forget that. Don't ever forget nobody's perfect. Nobody's, but when you seek perfection, you know what I'm saying, you wake up and at least, definitely.
And I'm just, when you have expectations, you're going to be disappointed. I just feel like a person, this is exactly why I understand now why they say when you get married, you should already have and establish everything it is that not everything, because you're going to still grow, but majority of the things it is you want to do and accomplish in life.
Definitely.
Because when another person comes within the picture, they're supposed to enhance and, you know what I'm saying, be that accent to you.
And
now,
I didn't read that book. I
didn't read that book either, but what I'm saying is a lot of relationships, we grew up together, so we try to figure it out on levels that we don't even have understanding on. You know what I'm saying? In certain areas. Whereas, there might be a relationship where a person, they already have their careers or whatever, they come together. They're not looking for certain aspects because they already have that within themselves.
Right.
So it don't matter if Susie or Bob makes me happy today. I'm finna get up and do some cartwheels regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, it's a self journey, and then the self journey goes over into the relationship, and
it's hard.
Once you start doing that, though, all like that little minute and all that little silly stuff just don't even be mattering. You know what I'm saying? Because if the ultimate goal is for you to wake up and thank the Creator every day for life, who can come in between that? Because ultimately, I'm still alive. I have another chance to do something else. I choose how I'm going to react to a situation. Right. If somebody wants to be messy Marv or be miserable or wants to, not be happy for me because, I accomplished something or whatever. Right. More power to you, boo, because I'm happy regardless. And I just put a quote up there on Facebook the other day talking about some, you know what I'm saying? Our deepest fear is not pretty much, what is it, being inadequate. It's showing the light or blah, blah, blah. Moral to the story is, it's a lot of us walking around scared to show our light because we scared how it's going to make other people feel dim. Right. Dang that.
Right. I mean, you're supposed to just do it just because
either
you ain't got no life.
love me or you don't. Right. And if you don't, you guys are missing out on a blessing because you know what? God made a wonderful person in this woman right here, and all I'm trying to do is give love, spread peace, and do all that.
Right. Peace in the Middle East,
Peace in the Middle East.
So you said get all the troops home.
Hey, I am so sincere because that's what makes me happy. That's what makes me smile. That's what drives and just keeps me going. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already, a temperamental person. I'm already an emotional and a very the energy just woo. So
right.
If my energy is off, I don't like feeling like that. I just really don't. Regardless of job, relationship, financial, emotional, I don't want to feel like that.
You always want to be happy and
I just all want to be happy, dance, and smile. Dance break. No, I'm just playing. No, that's all I want to do. So,
man,
hey.
I really appreciate this platform. Like, this platform is everything. Like, I'm telling you, like, it hasn't even been this easy to talk to you. It seems like here, it feels like it's just easier to talk to you. Like,
well, it might be, you know what I'm saying? And again, for all those, we done ratted on a couple people and they be, saying, and I keep saying one 0-0. So, you know, it is what it is.
Right.
And it always will be what it be.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
It's going to be some good times, some bad times, and for sure some ugly times. But, you know.
Oh, so you already know it's going to be some ugly times.
Well, if I make it that way, if that's the energy I choose to do, but probably not.
Right. You just said it. You just gave a lot of
good, bad, and ugly because, you know.
I'm just saying. Anytime you can get ugly if you want to be.
I mean, I think anybody can get ugly. I mean, that's just one of those traits that, you know, is within you. And that's one of the hardest traits that you have to control.
Right. Oh, for
because
sure.
Because a lot of people
High
out
five.
here,
oh, man. You own one tonight.
Man.
I'm glad this is taped.
I ain't even on one.
Right. Hey, but look, but I'm glad this is taped because I got, I'm going to be playing this back for you. I'm gonna play this back for you
because I'm telling you.
No, hold me accountable too. Like,
hold me accountable, man. Show me some love. Holla at me. You know. Yeah. Shout out, do something, you know what I'm saying? Because if we have more people that just want to live through love, every day ain't gonna be butterflies and rainbows out there. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is, if I focus, I'm speaking for me. If I focus every day, when I open my eyes, because everybody don't open their eyes. See, the little things we be forgetting. We be so worried about what happened last week and that girl had said and who shot down. Anybody got time for that?
Right. It's a blessing.
It's a blessing just to open your eyes and take that.
Right.
That first breath
with
in
all
the
your
morning,
fingers and your
with
toes.
Everything working, I can get up. I might have a little back pain, but I can still get up.
Right.
You know, I mean, my son's alive, you alive, my daughter's alive, my mama alive. You know what I'm saying? Man,
blessings.
21 days.
Blessings.
Every day.
So you recommend 21 days for everyone?
I mean, I recommend that everybody do what works for you. I mean, I feel like detox is good in whatever fashion, whether it's food, whether it's drinks, whether it's exercising, whether it's your thoughts, reading, whatever your detox is for you to get your mind. I mean, my birthday's coming up. On my birthday for one, and going into the new year, my mind has to be refocused and reset.
Yeah, this that time of the year.
I'm not gonna take this mush to the next year. No.
Every year I always do my own thing, far as evaluating where I'm at and where I want to be and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is that time.
And it's
I
not
haven't
goals
even started
for me.
yet.
It's not even goals or resolutions. I don't believe in resolutions.
No, not resolutions.
It's how I can be a better me the next year.
Yeah.
What I can do differently that I didn't do last year. How do I want to be financially? And man, I'm telling you, I got some things coming up.
Yes.
High five to the high five.
Yes. So, hey, happy holidays, people.
Thank you for blessing us with your presence tonight and just still rocking with us.
Shout out to the crew, Julia, my sissy, K's Way, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the team, you know what I'm saying? My man, Randy Tautry. I always be seeing this guy, man. Randy Tautry,
he be starting some
he be starting some stuff. He be starting some stuff. Our guy, Randy.
Love you, Randy.
Hello, Randy.
Who else we didn't shout out? Is everybody there? Everybody's still there. Hey.
So subscribers, we need you to make sure you stay subscribed. The main thing, the main goal, you have to stay subscribed because we always change in the time.
Yes, definitely.
So that's the way you get notified, right? And we want you to be a part of all discussions and we want you to be a part of our journey because we get energy from you. We get life from you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Would you agree?
Yes, I would definitely agree. Thank you very much for all those, for the positive, honest feedback. Honest feedback is what we need. Again, journey.
I mean, that was honest feedback. I mean, I'm not perfect. The world knows I haven't never been perfect.
What are you talking about?
What you mean? All feedback is honest and feedback. It's good.
No, I'm talking about just specific people that just,
Yeah, even the messy people. Even messy people. We appreciate you too.
Oh, that ain't feedback. Boo-boo. But whatever. The moral to the story is, I got what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make light in a dark situation.
Ain't no darkness over here because darkness only is allowed when you allow it to, and darkness is only the absence of light. And when my light shines, it opens up like the Red Sea.
Hello, hey people, keep subscribing, keep tuning in. We'll be here every Wednesday, guaranteed.
Yes.
You gotta follow all the social media platforms, man. Get them talking about us so then we can do what we got to do. Until next time. Take care of yourself and each other. Let's go.